Hello, LegalShield family. This is Chris Ward, actually coming to you from India today, and I wanted to provide a video about blogging. So you want to write a blog. Before, I had shown you how to share LegalShield's blog, and just as a quick reminder, we'll go over there and I'm going to show you how to do that, is sharing the LegalShield blog on your own page. So if you go to LegalShield.com, scroll all the way down to the page, bottom of the page. Then you're going to see under Why LegalShield, Facts, and then you're going to see Blog. So in the past I said, for those of you that wish to write a blog, it might be easier just to share a blog from the LegalShield page. So right here, 8 legal tips for summer travel. We're not going to share this one because you creative types have decided that you want to write your own blog. So you're going to, after the URL, this is very important because remember, when you share a URL, you want to make sure that your contact information is on the page. So this to be linked to your website, you're going to put question mark, hub, the equal sign, and then your username. So then you copy this link and then it shares this blog on your business page. But you don't want that. You want to be creative and write your own blog. So when on the business page, you're going to see write a note. So this is going to be how you write your blogs on your page. So you see drag or click or add a photo. You want to have your title, and then it has, of course, the author, and then to write something. Prior to writing your blog, I would strongly encourage you to write it into a Word document first and make sure that you iron out all your grammatical and spelling errors. A lot of people get overzealous and they just want to put something out there. And I've read other people's blogs and I find misspellings and grammatical errors and misquotes and so on. So, however, decide not only on the topic. What I have done in the past, actually, is I've actually copied and pasted blogs into my notes, and I'm just going to show you an example of that from the LegalShield page. Now, the important thing is that anytime you share any written documents, anything, any articles, stories, anything like that from another author, is that you have to cite that author and give them the credit that's due. There are legal ramifications for stealing other people's stuff. So, if I could bring my notes page up, as I mentioned, I am in rural India, and so I have, so you all remember the fiasco on the United Airlines flight. So, LegalShield put out this article, Know Your Rights as an Airline Passenger. So right here, this was actually from LegalShield. So as you'll see when I get to the bottom, I see written by LegalShield, April 17, 2017. So I cite the source in the blog. Now the graphics, what I want to share with you on graphics is it's very important not to just copy and paste graphics from Google search. The reason being, again, is that there's legal ramifications for stealing other people's intellectual property. So don't be cheap. Don't steal other people's photographs. What I would encourage you to do is go into, there's 2 sources that I'm going to share with you. First is Shutterstock, really inexpensive way to find graphics. So whatever your topic, you want to make sure that the graphic art that you're using helps supplement your article, your blog. So let's say that I want to do one about speeding tickets. So I'm just going to type in speeding tickets. And as you'll see, it already has a subject here. So if I'm going to write an article, maybe I'm going to share an experience that I had regarding a speeding ticket that I thought was invalidated. Of course, all of my speeding tickets are valid. But in your case, that might not be the situation. So we want to look up speeding ticket, and then they're going to share with us, look at this, all kinds of Shutterstock images that you can take and utilize right there in your blog. So you'll see I had mine, Legally Frugal. This was actually an article that was written about me from a newspaper. So you want to make sure that when you're sharing this information, blah, 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 4 apps every North American should have. So again, this graphic was actually purchased from Shutterstock. Now, corporate has actually started to compile pre-approved banner ads. And so let's say that there's something you want to share about LegalShield, ID Shield, so on and so forth. This can all be found on LegalShield On Demand. You'll see under catalog, then there's social, and then there's product collection. So you can go in here and let's say that you want to write one about small business. Now, might I encourage you is that whenever you're writing a blog that you don't want to be too salesy. Blogs are important tools for authors and artists and business owners to share information. The point of a blog is to educate someone or to share a story with someone. The intention of it is not just salesy. If people start reading it and they see that all it is that they're reading one big sales pitch, they're going to get out of it. The blogs are important to share, and I learned this tip from Patrice Robinson as well, is that when you've finished your article, it is where you can really get a lot of attention is sharing the blog that you've written in an associated Facebook page or a LinkedIn page, somewhere where there is a large group of people in which the article or the subject that you're writing about may interest them. I know he's gotten a lot of views on a lot of his notes in his Facebook business page, which again gains traction to his page in and of itself. So if you're feeling artistic, again, make sure that if you're writing it yourself, that it's all your writing. You're not stealing from other people. So that is how you can utilize your business page to write blogs, is by going through your notes tab right there. So I hope that this has benefited you in some way. Please continue to follow us on YouTube as we share information on how you can continue to build your LegalShield business through your Facebook business page. And this is Chris Ward signing off.